The waiting dust problems didn't affect performances on the first 3 stages. They were all sealed roads on Banks Peninsula. Neil Orport set an early pace in his 9th attempt to achieve a win in this rally. Ray Wilson in a similar Mazda 323 chased hard, enduring the seal after a summer of circuit racing. Local hope Stu Webber in the Auto Parts Subaru instantly hit form and tucked into 3rd fastest spot. Brent Burst was very colourful on the seal, but met with disaster when he rolled his brother's BDA Escort, a feat that gave his co-driver concussion.
It felt really good, then it sort of stepped out of line slightly in the back, and we it just sort of got into the shingle, and then that was it. It backed off the road and then just went straight into the bank, and that was it, and turned itself over. So, you know, it was beyond recovery after it stepped out of line, I think, basically.
Roger Townsend did enjoy the seal, but he wasn't to appear for the shingle sections of the rally. The drivers met the dusty conditions high up on Banks Peninsula, but it was still Neil Orport who kept control. Ray Wilson tried everything he knew to pull him back, and Dave Ayling was also trying hard. But a quietly confident Neil Orport led by 13 seconds after 5 stages.
Well, I think the only pressure at the moment is on myself, just to be steady at this stage of the rally and not make a mistake, you know, and I'm sure that Ray's sort of feeling the same way, and so is Stuart. So, you know, we're still testing each other, I think.
The main publicity stage was in a shingle pit close to Christchurch City, but by now the dust problem was very real for everybody but Orport. Ray Wilson was in the thick of it and losing touch with the leader. Stu Webber still kept putting in times that either rivaled or beat the leader to hold his 3rd place. However, conditions like these do nothing for either the drivers or the spectators. Ken Adamson, the leader in Group N and 8th overall at the halfway mark, had more than the dust to worry about.
Yeah, a drawing pin under the seat, believe me, and it hurt the whole 17k or whatever it was, 13k, and yeah, it's a bit of a laugh at the end. A bit embarrassing too.
It hasn't left its mark, I trust.
Haven't had a chance to have a look yet, but I've got an awful feeling it has.
As the cars headed off into the forest stages, the dust problem was to intensify. Some of the problems were self-made. But in general, time slowed for everybody as vision disappeared.
We've been off the road once. We thought we were on a 5th gear straight, but all of a sudden the road disappeared, and we went straight ahead, and there'd been a few marks in there as well, so it was a corner that caught the guy behind us as well. But of course, apart from the guy first on the road, it's the same for everyone. What we were worried about was there may not be enough dust left for us, but there does seem to be enough to go round.
But apart from the dust, the rally route wasn't too tough on cars. Some had punctures when they went off, but most service stops needed only routine checks. So, after 9 stages, it was Orport and Wilson leading a very surprised Webber.
We didn't expect it to be up this high. It's 3 on the road, but we've just been trying really hard on the seal. We would have thought we would have lost more time on the seal, but we spent a lot of time preparation on the car before the seal, and I think it paid off, so we didn't lose as much time on the seal as what we thought we were going to do.
How big a problem is the dust out there?
It's getting quite bad, actually. As the further back down the field goes, it's just building up and building up. It's just hanging there, it's just not moving at all.
However, Stu's luck left him. He didn't finish stage 10. That left the rally wide open for the reigning national champion Neil Orport, who comfortably won the event from Ray Wilson, and David Ayling, who snatched 3rd spot. First Group N car home was Ken Adamson.